Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Wahar Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to the elect Akim out there in the 130s pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Alright, this is going to be called like the worst generation. Alright, this is 2 Timothy 3:1. Alright, and it reads, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." Alright, so this is talking about the last days, alright, which is in the times we're in right now. Alright, verse 2, "For men shall be lovers of themselves, of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers." Because that's all you see like on social media and in the news is people flexing on some worthless shit that they barely have, or that's like a rental. They'll flex so hard with a rental. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Alright? So blasphemers, them talk like knowing the good but still choosing like bad. Alright? Because most people know weed is bad for you, but you got a lot of people out here smoking weed, conjuring up demons on them. They're like, oh, but, Jesus will forgive me for my sins or whatever. That's blasphemous. Alright? Disobedient to parents. You got a lot of wicked kids, like talking back to their parents, not doing what their parents tell them to do. It's a wicked generation nowadays. You got kids eating fucking Tide Pods. What kind of shit is that? Just for attention. This generation is a bunch of attention whores. They do stupid shit just to get attention. Folliness is said in great dignity. Roughly paraphrasing. Unthankful, unholy. Yeah, a bunch of stuck-up brats. You do them a favor and then you keep doing them favors, and then the one time you don't, they're like, oh man, you must not like me or some shit. Shut the fuck up, man. Do you not remember all the other times I helped you out? Without natural affection. Yeah, man, because the whole social media craze has gotten people to bug out, basically. They don't know what real human contact is. Alright? Because they just go back and forth on comment boards and don't want to do anything when you're next to them. That goes with, arguing, but that also goes with like romance, like relationships. Like you got kids like in high school going back and forth on Snapchat, sending nudes and saying that they love them and whatever, but like in person, like it's awkward as fuck because they don't know how to talk to a human being. They just know how to talk to a fucking screen. Alright? Truce breakers. Yeah, man. I promise I won't tell. Then the next like fucking hour they tell like 5 people. There's no loyalty in people anymore. False accusers. They blow up a whole situation like on one incident and make you seem like the worst person ever. The media loves to do that shit. Like for instance, like I heard a story a while back in Memphis where this kid had like a little pocket knife in his car, and then he left some prescription drugs like sitting on the in his seat, because he had like ADHD or some shit, and so it looks suspicious. And like when you're on that campus, apparently they have the right to search your car, even though it's prescribed drugs that he was like taking for ADHD. And then they searched his car and found a little pocket knife, and then on in the media it made him seem like he was crazy and he was popping those pills, said that he was on drugs and that he had a huge Bowie knife in his car. Some stupid shit like that. But that's like everybody these days. Incontent, fierce despisers of those that are good, man. There's a lot of despisers of those that are good. No, you can't do shit right without people hating you. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, alright? Yeah, people like to be comforted more than they want to stand for something, alright? They're more afraid of standing up for what they believe in than standing up for what they are comforted in. Because people aren't comforted in the Most High. Y'all don't, like 2/3 of Israel and heathens can't find comfort in the Most High. Alright? So that's why they love other things. Having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Alright? So I mean, yeah, like they say that they believe in God or they have some good about them, but really they don't, man. They turn away from whatever so-called godliness that they do believe in. Alright? I'm going to jump to Matthew 16:4. Alright, and it reads, "A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign." Alright, and adulterous is a spiritual adultery. They turn to other gods. Because Yahushua is the husband of the church. Alright, they seek after other husbands, false husbands. But on a real note, they're still carnally adulterous too. Everybody's fucking everybody nowadays. They seek after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Alright? Because, the wicked generation seeks after a sign, and they don't see the signs around them. They don't see that everybody's fucking wicked. They don't see that you walk outside and the weather is off balance as fuck. It starts out cold, and then it'll change from hot to cold 3 times in a fucking day. You don't even know what clothes to wear anymore because the weather changes so much. It's hard to tell what season you're in. But they seek after an obvious sign. They can't see that there's military buildup in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. They don't see that tensions are rising between races. They don't see the nuclear war tensions rising. Alright? But it's not meant for them to see it, all right? It's only meant for the elect and the 1/3 of Israel. All right? Let's see. We jump to John chapter 10, verse 24. All right? Then came the Jews round about him, and said unto him, How long dost thou make us to doubt? If thou be Mashiach, tell us plainly. So they're looking for like an obvious sign, because he just got done talking in parables to them that in a roundabout way told them that he was Yahushua. He's like, what? Like, what? Just tell us plainly. Like, quit speaking in codes. Quit giving us signs. And then verse 25, Yahushua answered them, I told you, ye believed not. The works that I do in my Father's name, and Yahweh, they bear witness for me. So he's like, yo, I am. I'm the one who Yahweh sent. The works I do bear witness, but y'all don't believe. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. It's not for you. You're not the chosen. You're not the elect. You're not the 1/3 of Israel. Verse 27, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. Alright? So, whoever's chosen is chosen, and whoever's not is not. It's just that simple. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. So you can't do shit to the elect. And that's just that. Alright? So, you scoffers are not going to succeed. You devils are not going to succeed. Alright? It's done. Alright? He's not coming out of the Father's hands. Alright? Alright, Salakia. Verse 30. And I and my Father are one. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Yahushua answered them, Many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do ye stone me? Because because that's why they wanted to stone him, is because he was doing good. Despisers of those who do good. Because they couldn't. They're the wicked generation, and they're back today, man. You got people out here wanting to kill the prophets of the Lord today, because they don't believe that there are going to be any more prophets. They think that the prophets are destroyed. They think the laws are destroyed, and you can do whatever you want, and everything's going to be okay, and Jesus is going to come back and save everybody. That's not true. Yahushua is coming back for his chosen, for the elect. Yeah, man. Yahushua basically just tells them off, but this is the worst generation, and it's the last generation too. The last wicked generation. Alright, and with that, I hope this video was edifying, and shalom.